Oh my gosh, Eddie, smells fantastic.
It does. Smells really
Smells
good.
great. Oh my goodness.
You must like garlic then.
I do like garlic.
Yeah, I do
I've
too.
never met a dish I didn't like that had garlic in it. So what are you cooking up here again for us today?
Today we'll be doing a chicken pesto pasta. It's one of my favorite dishes.
I love
It's
pesto.
very simple. I'm sure there's many different recipes. This is how we make it at the restaurant, and it's always really good. It's one of those dishes that you never get tired of, even though it's simple. And
A crowd
basic.
favorite.
It is. It definitely is.
Okay.
So we'll get started. I got some a hot pan here. Yeah, it's getting hot. A little bit. Let me put a little bit more heat on it. So we're going to start up with some chicken. This is sliced very thin chicken breast. This cooks on the pan, and it will cook all together in here. So you want to slice it thin and small. And that's part of our presentation as well, which we'll see in a little bit.
Okay.
So
it being thin, I should imagine a very, very hot skillet, and you
Yes.
cook it up very, very quickly. Is that the idea?
yeah, and I got two going on. They're both in different stages of the recipe.
Okay.
Because this will take a little bit longer than 4 or 5 minutes when we get here at the studio.
So you tossed in a little garlic there.
A little bit garlic, a little bit onions, and you want to cook this till the onion and the garlic is fragrant, which we were smelling here just a little bit ago.
Smells so great.
And really quick, let me just add to this recipe a little bit of heavy cream, and then we'll get to this other one.
Okay.
Okay, so we got our chicken, we got our onions, we got our garlic, and then we're going to add, it needs a little bit more olive oil. It's a little dry. And I'm going to add some mushrooms to it. Now, you want to cook this down a little bit, but I'm sort of hurrying up to show our viewers.
TV time and all
That's
that.
right. So
Normally, how long would you cook that?
I would say another couple minutes, you know,
Okay.
just so the chicken's getting a little bit of color and the onions and the garlic is really becoming soft. We got some sun-dried tomatoes, sliced thin. That's
Do you
going to
use
give
the
it some
oil,
earthiness.
or do you use the dry cure?
Dried's fine.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some chicken stock to it. You could add wine to it, but the chicken stock really builds more flavor and just really adds to that dish, the flavor of the dish.
And then the magic ingredient.
And then we got some basil pesto right here. So we're going to mix that all very good. So you want to cook this down just slightly, maybe about a couple minutes or so.
And tell folks again what a pesto sauce is.
Pesto sauce, it's made with fresh basil, Parmesan cheese, and pine nuts. So it's a basic recipe with a little bit of olive oil, and you blend everything together. Just use it on breads. You could use it on pasta.
It's fantastic.
On pizza, on many different applications. And we got some heavy cream, so I'm going to move this out of the way.
Okay.
And we can add the heavy cream to this one. We've added the pesto. We've added everything to it. The only thing it needs to cook down a little bit, so it's, it cooks down and it gets creamy and thicker as it's cooking.
So
and then,
normally at this stage you would give it how long? Say maybe
I would say
10 minutes? That long?
No, maybe less than that. About 3 to 4 minutes.
Oh,
I would
that's
say.
it. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's a pretty quick dish. And I'm going to add the pasta to it right now, and then we're going to add some Parmesan cheese. Now, Parmesan cheese, add it as you go along little by little, because it also thickens the sauce, and you don't want the sauce to be too thick. So I got some Parmesan cheese I'm going to sprinkle on the pasta right there, and then try to mix this very well and cook it down just so that way the pasta gets coated well. A tip that I could give you about the pasta is a lot of recipes have olive oil in the water when you cook the pasta.
Yep.
I think you should skip that, because the olive oil actually prevents the sauce from sticking to the pasta.
Sauce would just slide right off.
Yeah, so you want to skip that. So just a little bit of water and salt in it. When that's how you cook the pasta.
And after that's all done, do you garnish it with anything, or does it go right on the plate like that?
Well, recipes like this, which are very simple, it's all about the execution.
Okay.
So I'll show you how to garnish this.
All right, while you're garnishing that up, I'll remind everybody that the recipe for this is on our website, mysuncoast.com. You just go there, click on the dining link page, and the video instructions are right there. Oh, I see. You're giving it a little bit of a twirl.
Right.
I see. So that it plates up. When you twirl it on the fork, lay it on the plate, and then it ends up looking kind of like that. It's got that kind of almost kind of like a strudel look to it in a way. Right? A little bit. Yeah.
So you can just grab your chicken, your mushrooms, and just kind of lay it on top and drizzle all that sauce. And then once you get everything up there, you can sort of play around with on the side of the dish.
Doesn't that look good? Chef Eddie from the Apollonia Grill, that looks absolutely fantastic. When they come into your restaurant, what do they ask for?
Chicken pesto pasta.
There you go, chicken pesto pasta. Say that 10 times really fast. Eddie, thanks very much.
Thank you.